Well, hey, babe, it's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another review on Love Island, USA. So let's go ahead and get into it. First of all, I already told y'all that Jesse was an F-boy. I said that on the last review, so we'll get into it. Valerie and Jesse are having a conversation, okay? She pretty much tells him, listen, I'm at a place where I'm not really interested in getting to know nobody else because I'm so content and I'm so happy with being with you. He sit up there and lies and talks about how he's happy with her as well and he enjoys being in a couple with her. And I think she asked him, like, is there anybody else you would rather be in a couple with? And he's like, no. You fine, you know what I'm saying? I like you, I like the vibe and stuff that we got going on or whatever the case may be, so I'm good with where we at. Girl, he is such a mother. It's like I don't want to really call Jesse a liar, for real. I'm like, maybe it is exactly what Zeta said when she talked about him feeling like he's obligated to have to, you know, hype her up or make her feel like he's more interested in her than what he really is, instead of keeping it a book. And it's really because she chose him, he didn't choose her. But I don't give a damn who chose who, because he was rushing to get his ass on that date. So let's talk about that, you know what I'm saying? But he also said he liked blondes, so maybe Miss Girl just ain't his type. All right, so yeah, let's get to Zeta and Deb, because when Zeta sat down with Deb, she ended up telling her, like, listen, I talked to Jesse and Jesse said that you still number one to him. Yeah, okay, let Jesse tell everybody number one. So Isaiah and Sydney, he tells her that he doesn't want to do this with anybody else. I say, here we go more with the lies, girl. Here we go more with the lie. I don't want to do this for nobody else. I just want to do this with you. You just want to do this with her. It's a lie. It's what it's giving. Meanwhile, she's like, oh my God, I didn't say that again. Oh my God, I'm getting butterflies. And I'm sitting over here like, girl, those are caterpillars. Understand the difference, girl? They're caterpillars, because they're damn sure not no butterflies. Hello, that's what you feeling. Them little caterpillars going across your stomach, girl. That's what it's giving. Anyway. So we get the new boy Tyler, who's 23 years old, from Ohio, and he happens to be a student in the PhD program. So shout out to him for that. And at first I was thinking, he alright. But then when I look at him, I'm like, you know what? He's actually not a bad looking guy at all. Tyler's kind of cute. So anyway, so the guys talk, and Jesse talking about pressing down if he tries to come for one of his girls, but primarily if he comes for Deb, that's when he really gonna try and press down. Girl, I'm over here rolling all of my eyes the best way that I can. Okay, so anyway, Valerie says that Jesse isn't showing much interest in her as she desires. Okay, he's not giving her as much attention as she may desire, because she feels like it's still more about him that she doesn't know, and she wants more. Okay, and I'm like, yeah, it's the reason for that, girl. It's because he's more into Deb than he is into you. But let's keep going. So they do this challenge, girl, and it's really a kissing game. I like the way you kiss me when we play in the kissing game. Anyway, girl, so let's talk about it. So rated E, girl, you kill me. The way you be sitting over there biting everybody's lip does not deserve to be big. Understand that. That shows strategic. Like, that's the thing. It's not even strategic. I lied, bro. That's the thing that you always go to. Let's talk about that, okay? Now, you did that to what's that boy name? Felipe. And then you did it to somebody else. It's like, girl, stop buying everybody little. Everybody don't deserve to be big. But anyway, so Andy has the nerve to be very picky, because I think Deb kissed him. I can't remember who kissed him, but he was just like, I'm not used to my head going this way. I'm used to my head going that way. It said, I was just like, shut up. Like, I just can't. And not you being that picky. Like, I'm used to tilting to the right versus the left. It's like, okay, sir. Anyway, bye. So Valerie ended up winning for the women. Courtney rated Jesse the lowest. Hilarious, because he definitely was giving a church kiss, whatever that is. Andy was giving out dagger kisses. Hilarious. Timmy done put lip chap on, girl, so he could get in the motherfucking game. And I was cackling. Let me tell y'all, if you guys watch Love Island UK, you know how everybody in the villa loves Demi. Then I think Timmy is going to be our Denny. I must say that Timmy is definitely growing on me. He's not an ugly guy. He's super cute to me. Definitely corny, but I think he has a soft side. I'm like, okay, you cute, whatever. I mean, all right, go sit down. But he has a good personality for the most part that I think everybody's just going to love Timmy, period, okay? So Timmy done cuffed Zeta butt, girl, when he done got over there and kissed Miss Zeta down. I said, okay, you over here cuffing her butt. I can't be mad at it, girl. Go on here to cuff on the butt, honey. Do whatever it is you're gonna do. Then we get what else? So it's him. Let me go back. So Timmy ended up winning for the guys. So shout out to Timmy. I was like, oh, Timmy, those kisses was looking very, very much giving. Okay, Girl, listen, Timmy, we see you, Timmy. Just know that I ain't gonna say too much, Timmy, but we see you, honey. Let's keep going. So Tyler over there talking to Serenity, getting to know her. Tell me why Serenity done blew his mind. So he's more interested in Serenity than he is into Maddie. And I don't think that he's interested in Valerie. Honestly, I do think that he's more interested in Deb, but I feel like he's only saying he's interested in Valerie because he knows that Valerie is coupled up with somebody, and he probably wants that person to be shaking in their boots. Like, that's just what it's giving to me. Okay, so that's where we at with that. All right, what else we got going on? So Tyler tells the guys that he really feeling Deb, Serenity, and Miss Valerie. Okay, but I already gave y'all my thoughts on that. So Jesse tells the guys that Deb is number one for him, even though he doesn't want to disrespect Val. So as for him to tell that to the guys, for me, lets me know that like that's really who he wants to be with. Like, he really does not want to be with Valerie. And when Zeta came along and she said what she said, I'm like, damn, it really makes sense. Like, he really does like Deb. He just feels obligated to this girl because she chose him. Well, you probably should have got you a little bit of Luca in you, because Mr. Luca over there on the UK, he made sure Danica knew how unhappy his ass was when she picked him. But anyway, that's what you get since you jumped your ass up so quick, Mr. Timmy. I'm not Timmy, but Jesse, and we're not going to let you forget it the way you ran your ass out there so you can go on these dates or whatever. You ain't caring too much about Deb at all. You really just on Deb's head because you already know that it's a possibility that you may not have her and you really don't want nobody else to have her. Yeah, pure F boy. Let's keep going. Okay, because what else did we get? So, finally, the girls are realizing that Jesse is the F boy, okay? Because Val and Deb ended up having a conversation where Deb pretty much told her, like, hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I was over there talking to Zeta, and Zeta had told me that he said I was number one. And then old girl said, nah, what you mean you number one? Because he also told me that I was number one. So, I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. And on top of that, no way. And on top of that, he said that if he had to recouple, girl, he picking me. Okay, this is what Val is saying. And then Mr. Deb is like, oh, that's word. That's what he said. Oh, wow. Well, we really got some things that we're going to have to figure out. Now, aren't we? And then Val like, well, girl, you ain't got to worry about it. Because one thing about me, I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. And that's just on me. Okay? And that's exactly what it is Miss Girl did. Because Zeta ended up pulling Deb to the side. Okay? So they went off and had their conversation. Meanwhile, Val went and walked up. And she done grabbed up Jesse. Okay? So she confronted him about telling Miss Girl, like, that she was the number one. She's like, okay, so I need to talk to you because you sit up here telling me that I'm number one, but the whole time you got somebody else, you know what I'm saying, that you telling number one too. So I mean, I really need you to get that together. Like, if you ain't trying to be with me, why would you sit up here and lie? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving liar activity for me, and I need you to clear that motherfucker up real quick, like, okay? So Val feels like she's being lied to because he told her that he would pick her if it came down to the recoupling. And I love how she played it off and how she grabbed him to have a side chat and how she pulled him to the side and she was smiling the whole time. Just, I loved it. And men be so stupid because they don't even know which way we finna go with it. And I loved that she did not show her card until she got her ass up there. I loved it. Loved it even more once he told her how he felt. She walked off like, well, that's done. Let's move on, okay? I love that. I have to give it to Val. I loved how she handled that, okay? So he tells her he didn't mean to lead her on. Now, without really explaining himself about, oh, I told you, you number one and her number one, he tries to excuse himself, but just by saying, oh, well, I'm sorry I led you on. Like, what do you mean? Because she was like, shit, had I known that that's how you operate, then I would have never picked your ass to begin with, right? But he was sitting over here selling her a motherfucking dream. And you know what? Now that I think about it, he don't even deserve Deb either, because that lets me know when somebody else comes into the villa, he going to be over there looking at them too. So Deb really doesn't deserve that. And if she gets picked by Tyler, I wouldn't even be mad at it. So she going to have to watch herself like, Deb, I know that's what you want, but I really don't think Jesse might be what you need. But we going to see over time anyway. But I do feel like he sucks for Val, and the reason why is because Val, in my opinion, Val decided to make a decision based on what she doesn't normally do. She always has a type, and that type looks like Isaiah, and she always goes for a guy like Isaiah. But since she's joined in on this process, she made a decision to be like, well, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, like, let me try something different. Like, I'm gonna actually try this other guy and see how that works out for me, only for her to end up getting played by the nigga that she probably wasn't even expecting to get played by. Now, if that shit ain't messy, I don't know what the hell to tell you. But either way, Good luck, honey. That is all I got for Love Island. I want you guys to hop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts about the latest episode of Love Island USA, bro. It was definitely giving. Now I gotta go back and watch a Love Island UK, girl, and try to give you guys some type of review for that, because I have been slacking for at least a week, maybe 2, and I know y'all have been looking for the review, so I'm gonna get back on that. I actually gotta watch yesterday's and today's, and then I'll try to bring you guys a review maybe tomorrow. Hopefully you guys watch it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you share the video, all that other great stuff. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at jamithatsme, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.